Hi, and thanks for tuning in to my new channel, which is all about my attempts to get fit and a bit healthier. I'm going to just start by giving you a bit of the backstory, which is that this time last year I decided that I'd had enough of being a little bit overweight, a lot overweight, and being really unhealthy and just sitting there night after night not really eating a proper dinner and instead just shoveling junk down my throat all day, every day. So I decided that I was going to lose some weight, and I started cutting down on the amount of calories I was eating, cutting down on the amount of bad food that I was eating, and I did quite well. I managed to lose about 1.75 stone, and I went on holiday in the summer feeling a little bit better about myself. I wasn't still quite down to the way I wanted to be, and by that point I'd started going to the gym a little bit and also going swimming. So I kind of came back with the idea that I would carry on and that I would do more and that I would get fitter, and that didn't really work, and slowly I've put on the weight over the winter. And it got to the point where at the start of January I did what pretty much every single other person in the world did and thought, no, enough is enough. I'm going to make a New Year's resolution and I'm going to get better at being more committed to it. So my first thought was that I had to cut out food, not completely, obviously, but cut out the foods that are especially bad for you straight away. So I decided that I would do what I'm calling a detox. It isn't really, because obviously traditionally a detox would be you just maybe doing smoothies or eating fruit or whatever for a couple of weeks. And instead I decided my January detox would be 30 days of me not eating cake, chocolate, crisps, donuts, biscuits, ice cream, all the beautiful things that you love to eat, and not drinking fizzy pop and not drinking alcohol. And I am now on day 15, so I'm halfway through and I have stuck to that, so I'm really pleased with myself for doing that. I even went on a night out and didn't drink, and there's been many occasions where someone's offered me a bit of cake or some chocolate, or there's been people eating crisps in the office, at work, or all manner of things that could have really tempted me, but I've really stuck to it. I'm also sticking to my gym aims, which are to do some sort of exercise pretty much every day, although my main aim is to do 5 days and then give myself 2 days rest. So what I've been doing is carrying on walking to work, which is 3 miles in total there and back. So I do that obviously every day. And then if I need to pop into town of a weekend, I'll walk rather than get the bus. And then I've been going swimming. I think I've been twice in 2 weeks, so once a week. And then I've been going to the gym as much as possible. I should also be doing some jogging because I've signed up to do the Birmingham Half Marathon, which I'm going to do a completely separate video about because it's a whole nother thing to talk about. So I'm doing that in October, but I'm kind of got into the gym at the moment, and although it's in the back of my mind to start going jogging, I know that the weather's predicted to be really bad in the next week or so, so it'll probably be after then that I start getting back into the jogging side of things. So my plan is really with this YouTube channel is just to update as much for myself as a record than, you know, for everyone else, as much as possible on the diet side of things, the exercise side of things, and especially about the marathon. So as I said, I'm going to do a separate video about that, which I will put up, and hopefully give you some more information about that, because we're doing it for charity, so I'll talk a bit about that as well. And I suppose the only other thing to do is to update you on the progress so far, which is that I have lost, as of Sunday, just gone, I've lost £6, so I'm going to weigh myself again on Friday, or at some point over the weekend, and hopefully that loss will be a little bit more. although I'm not expecting major losses, because I know obviously going to the gym is, you know, not necessarily going to make you see massive losses on the scales. So I am measuring myself as well, and I'll keep you updated on that. Obviously, I'm absolutely no expert. This is just me trying my best to get a bit healthier this year and, as I said, get fit. So I wouldn't want anyone to take the advice that I'm giving them as, you know, anything that's got any sort of expertise behind it. And I think the measure of how much of an expert I am is the fact that I'm wearing a onesie to do a video about health and fitness, when onesies are pretty much the kind of item you think about when you think about being lazy. But, you know, everyone deserves some downtime of an evening. So I will film my video about the marathon pretty soon. I might even do it now. So if I'm wearing the same clothes, that's why. And thanks very much for listening to and watching my first video, and I will update you very soon. If you are also doing anything to do with diet, fitness, if you've got any tips, if you know you're doing the marathon, half marathon, let me know below in the comments, or like or subscribe, or give me some sort of feedback, because I'd really like, you know, to get to know other YouTubers who are doing similar things to me. It'd be great to kind of get some tips and hints and spur, you know, other people along, and hopefully get some, you know, helpful advice myself. So once again, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!